Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick little speed test comparison here between the Galaxy A7 2017 and J7 2016. Some people did request this, so we're going to check it out here, if it's worth it to upgrade to the new A7 from the J7, which I was a big fan of actually. I thought it was very good in terms of the battery life, as well as the screen. So we're going to have a look at the performance here, see if there's a big difference, or if it is very similar. I think we're getting 2 gigs of RAM, or 3 gigs in the J7. Exynos processor, obviously very nice and good for the optimization. Slightly newer version of TouchWiz here on the A7, which as you can see does boot on a little bit faster, and we can just have a look at the software comparison in a bit when we've done the speed test here. So we're going to jump right in and see how they compare here. We have updated everything. So a little bit slow here starting off on both of them. But the J7 coming back here with a point there. So 1-1. That was the same. That was the same. That was the same. That was the J7, so I'm going to give it 2-1. I can't believe the J7 would win here. 3-1, a little bit faster again on the J7. Wow. Let's just see if it can carry on here. That was very similar. We do have as well as the Play Store. So the J7 is a remarkably well optimized device if you ask me, keeping up here with the newest from Samsung, which is pretty epic overall. We do have as well some games on here. Let's just see the Modern Combat. So maybe the new Exynos processor a little bit faster when it comes to this, as you can see. It looks like it's going to be the A phone, which is ready to play. Just a little bit faster, not a massive step up there, really. And again, wow, this one again, just the A7 pipping the J7 by a smidgen. So a little bit faster again here on the left. I guess the main performance differences are going to be just on the games, it seems. You can see last year's Exynos is still very good when it comes to the basic apps. So, I'm seeing an improvement here at the end of the day on the A7, which is good to see. We're going to have a look at the GPS reception, see if it is any good on both of them. So just allow access. And you can see the J7 very fast here to get a lock, and the accuracy seems to be quite nice overall. The A7 seems to be struggling here, maybe because of the metal build. Very impressive stuff here from the J7. Just check this is on the full location here, full accuracy. Oops, I just turned it off. Oh no, I've not turned it off. Let's just see. High accuracy, as you can see. That's nice. And I think it's eventually got there, but not as fast as the J7, as well as not as accurate. So another one to the J7 here, and we're just going to check out some web browsing. Cache has been cleared on both of them. So a little bit faster to go into the browser there on the right. So let's just click on the link here. Wow, so the J7 is dominating the A7 here, and it's like half the price. Doesn't really make much sense to me. So we're going to have a look at Daily Mail. Go. So this bigger page seems to go to the A7. In terms of the screen quality, I'd say it's very comparable actually. I think the J7 still has a marvelous screen. The only problem is it doesn't have the auto brightness like you do get with the A series, so that is something to consider. We can see the page load seems to be quite comparable here in terms of pulling things down. I don't think we get 5G though on the J7. As you can see, it's only the 2G, but it does remarkably well. One more, GSM. The same. So I'm going to call this a draw here because it's just identical really. Not a massive step up. Even the J7 seems to be faster on some of the content there. Very nice performance. We're just going to look at the multitasking, how they compare here. So you can see a little bit faster on the J7 to reload the app there. And again. So they both reload, but the J7 seems to recover faster, which is not what you want to see from your new A7. Let's try the games here. In fact, let's try the camera. So you can see, I'm just trying to crush them here. You can see both of them kind of keep up there, which I was quite surprised. Kept this one in memory, the A7. So I think we do have 2 gigs of RAM in the J7. I'm not 100% sure though. And I think when you do go to the deep level multitasking, you're going to see a bit more difference. But I'm still surprised how the J7 seems to load the thing faster, because you wouldn't expect that usually. I mean, you can see here it is just behind the A7. Yeah, so both of them aren't keeping the games in memory here, so there's no need to go through all of them. But you can strongly see you've got a J7 2016 here. Not really a big deal, in terms of the differences here. Not a massive reason to go out there and upgrade unless you want, the benefits of the A series in terms of the waterproofing. We are getting as well a slightly better camera. Where if you take a lot of pictures, Type-C. And also, I think you're getting some nice benefits in terms of the storage as well. So let's just double check that. I think it's 32 gigs. Let's just have a look. So let's go into device maintenance. And let's see. Yeah, 32 gigs internal storage. So that's quite good for your future proofing. The J7 does have a nice premium chamfering going around the edges here, so it doesn't feel cheap, but the back does feel a bit plasticky in comparison. But as I said, the actual screen is very comparable here. You will obviously find massive differences in terms of the software. I definitely do prefer the newer TouchWiz, which gives you quick access to things like the location, setting. You did see me go into that earlier. You also get obviously your Force Touch features here. I think as well the camera settings will be a lot more advanced on the A phone with the new UI as well. So you do get quite a lot of stuff still on the J7, so not that different really, but I do think the camera experience will be better on the A7. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here between these two. Hope you found it helpful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.